What is up, Aries? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. My name is Jordyn. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner, and I also do personal readings. So if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead and book it down below through my website in the description box. And also check out Patreon for the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. If you want access to just the monthly readings, to purchase just your general monthly reading off Patreon, check out Vimeo in the description box down below as well. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to see when I post and when I go live, and give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and I greatly appreciate it. Let's get into it, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Let's use Mega Tarot for you. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Aries. Okay, they showed me somebody trying to climb over like a really big wall, like what you would see at like a training camp or an obstacle course. To me, that speaks to barriers and obstacles, obviously, having to overcome struggles. Like Nine of Wands energy, Two of Cups and Temperance in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Hierophant in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck is Death. You got a lot of cyclic energy going on here. You got Death, the Ten of Wands, and then you also have the Hierophant in reverse. Whoo-wee, that's a lot. That's a lot. You got some powerful stuff. Okay, so Two of Cups, Cancer, Temperance, Sagittarius, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Page of Pentacles, Earth energy, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Hierophant, Taurus energy, also Aries for me as a reader, Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, and Death is Scorpio energy. Underneath Death is the Four of Wands in reverse. So, just to be super blunt and cut to the chase, this looks like a relationship ending. It does. It does. We have a Two of Cups, Temperance in reverse. So a really strong connection that looks like it's going through a falling out. Let me adjust this brightness. The other way. Okay. There we go. Can we see it a little better now? Much better. Two of Cups and Temperance. Okay, this looks like a very strong soulmate connection. With Temperance in reverse, though, there's definitely some imbalances. There's a need for moderation or an equal give and take here. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, though, the Page of Coins in this particular deck, it feels like the feminine energy here is really grounded, really stable, but there's like this lack of stable foundation going on. A lack of actually building. It could be someone who's really motherly, really nurturing, and kind of carrying the whole ship, while the other person's kind of just like a piece of furniture. They're not really contributing to the relationship. They're kind of just going along for the ride as the Queen of Pentacles carrying the ship. Okay? Then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This Nine of Pentacles feels associated with the Page of Pentacles. Someone who's not really grounded, not really stable, not really independent, hanging on to the Queen of Pentacles for support through this dynamic, right? Really strong soulmate connection. Most likely the Queen of Pentacles was supposed to help this person evolve into someone who is really independent, but that's where human free will comes into play. If someone's not willing to do the work and become that strong independent individual, that is a free will choice. Okay, then we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. The lesson wasn't learned, so the cycle has to close out. Hierophant's indicative of spirituality, contracts, lessons. Ten of Wands is the burden, the heaviness, the stress, the anguish, all that jazz, right? Needing to drop it. Overall energy is Death. Obviously, an ending. Okay? Let's clarify. Let's clarify this bad boy. Let's do spellcasters. Almost said Sagittarius. Aries. We're in Aries. Whew. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Aries. Look at this Two of Cups. Ooh-wee. Okay, we got the Two of Cups in reverse right on top. Followed by Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I kind of feel some resentment with this. I feel like the Queen got a little resentful of this dynamic after doing so much work, trying to make it work, eventually emotionally shut down. I feel a lot of resentment with this. I lied. Not a little, a lot. And eventually this connection became really imbalanced because there was a lot of work being put in on one person's part and not the others. The Eight of Pentacles is work, is diligence, is practice, is building. That's on the Queen's part, okay? And that's when the connection went south. So let's look at Temperance, because this is the give and take. Yep, and then we have an Emperor in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Emperor in reverse is someone who's kind of like, well, it's my way or the highway, and I'm going to do what I want when I want to do it. And it's kind of like they have expectations of how things are supposed to go. They can be a bit controlling. An Emperor in reverse is a very divine masculine energy that has a lot of distortion. They tend to be, Emperor upright is a really good provider. It's a father energy. It's someone who's a really good partner who knows how to give and take and create and build and be supportive and nurturing, but also very protective and diligent, right? In reverse, it's someone who might have selfish tendencies and want things done in the way that they want them done on their time and not divine time. And when they don't get things done in that way, they might become very shut down, shut off, which is why the Eight of Cups is there. That energy of like retreat and emotional blockages, right? Let's get another on Temperance. Yep, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So even though this Queen was doing and giving what they could to this relationship, this masculine energy with controlling tendencies created a Queen of Pentacles upright to act in a, I'm not saying that they created it. That was the wrong way to say it. It was this Queen's choice to act out of the shadow, right? They gave their power to the Emperor to trigger their shadow, right? So Queens, this person didn't make you do anything. You chose to do it. Just like this Emperor chose to act in their shadow, you chose to act in your shadow. It just is, it is what it is, right? Because we're not going to paint any masculine energy in a bad light. We're not going to paint feminine energy in a bad light, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So we don't want to perpetuate a paradigm that masculine energy is gender, because it's not, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy. So this Emperor could be a woman, and this Queen of Pentacles can be a man. So just remember that. So the person who's emotionally shut down in this dynamic and might throw tantrums because they don't get things their way could be the woman in the relationship, or it could be two women in a relationship, or it could be two men in a relationship, or it could be people who don't identify as anything. I don't really give a shit. So just remember, we all have masculine and feminine energy, and that's perfectly fine. Just want to hit that one on the head really quick. Because there's a big old paradigm that masculine energy is men, and they paint men in a bad light, and that's not what we do on this channel, so we're not going to do that here. Okay? Okay. Just taking that for the team. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, though, no longer felt stable, no longer felt secure, no longer felt independent, right? Kind of giving their power away. Because this is a little bit of codependency. I'm just going to call it what it is. It's a little bit of codependency. When we give our power to a relationship or dynamic or to another individual, that's codependency. I'm giving myself to you because I'm seeking something in return. I'm seeking your validation. I'm seeking your support. I'm seeking your reassurance. Codependency. They need to find that within self again. Queen of Pentacles. Let's look at Queen of Pentacles. I'm not taking all of these, but I will take you. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah. They had to do that healing. They had to step back. They had to retreat. With the Four of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse, they had to take a big step back and do that healing for themselves. There's a lot of resistance to doing this, though. It's almost like they didn't know how to do this. I think that this is something that you are probably still going through or working through for majority of the collective. It feels like a very present thing. It doesn't feel like something that has passed for most people quite yet. And if you have, congratulations, that's amazing. And if you haven't, it is to come. Yay! Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is rebuilding self. We have the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. Yep, this is rebuilding self. Hierophant in reverse, it's learning the lesson to listen to higher consciousness and to release any distortion, any illusion, anything that is blocking us from seeing the truth about our reality. It's building from the ground up again. It's becoming the student. We have a page and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the teacher. This is also the bad guru card. So if you've been listening to spiritual teachers, or you've been listening to a boss or a mentor who's been guiding you in a certain direction, and your intuition is telling you like, hey, red flag, this isn't exactly the best place for you to be learning or taking information or advice from, this is your validation that you should probably switch mentors or jobs or get a new manager or a new boss or something, or switch departments, right? Because the Hierophant in reverse is the bad guru card. It's basically someone who's guiding you for their own motives, which could also be what this Emperor is doing, okay? So just be mindful of that. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, very nice. And as soon as you listen to your intuition about what you should be building, you learn the lesson to either walk away from this bad guru, or you learn this lesson and you start listening to your higher self and start rebuilding your own confidence and own solid foundations, that's when you move from the sense of insecurity into self-love and to enlightenment. Really nice. So let's look at this Hierophant in reverse, what contract is ending, or what bad guru you're getting rid of, or what relationship you're ending, or what lesson is not being learned, right? Judgment. Ooh, I love that. You're understanding that something has to go. Yep, King of Wands. Very nice. I'll take those two. So you have the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, Four of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Lovers. So this to me screams losing hope in a relationship and a connection with somebody. With the Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands, this gives you that Six of Wands in reverse that was on top of the Queen of Pentacles. It was almost like needing to accept that this relationship had to end. This dynamic with this individual, this teacher, this mentor, this partner, or this romantic partner had to come to a close because it was creating much more of a burden than it was something that was appealing, right? And it was kind of that lost hope with the Star in reverse. And the Lovers there, very divine connection, very powerful connection, but it served its time, it served its purpose. It is time to go. The next card was the Six of Swords, by the way. Definitely time to go. Let's look at the Ten of Wands. This is a lesson of knowing boundaries and when to say no, right? When to walk away for self. Ooh. No wonder why this is so hard. King and Queen of Wands. Ten of Wands in reverse. Really hard to walk away. Still a little bit of resistance ending this cycle with the Queen of Wands there, because you got a true pair, right? Very strong physical, sexual attraction between these two, but also very, very strong power couple. And the Hangman. Whew, so there's kind of like a limbo period going on here. Like, do I really want to walk away? Do I really want to end this? Then we have the Hermit, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, let me think about it. Do I really want to let this go? Is this really what's going to make me happy? Wow. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it almost feels like you're letting go of your hope and wish fulfillment. And that's what's creating this wounded warrior energy, Nine of Wands. So let's look at death in the overall. I feel like that's a little bit of the ego getting in the way there, a little bit of fear. When I say ego, we don't mean in the negative connotation of like cockiness. When we talk ego on this channel, we talk about it in the sense of like your limiting beliefs, your fears, scarcity mindset, abandonment, rejection, things like that, okay? The things that are rooted in the ego. Low vibrational energy. Okay, so let's look at death. Why is death here? Why is death here for Aries? Ace of Wands in reverse. The World in reverse. King of Swords. Three of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. With death, the Ace of Wands, and the World, this kind of screams second chances to me, to be honest with you. The same. It does. It kind of feels like something's taking a new form, but it needs to go through a transformation first. These two people need to separate. They need to separate, they need to learn boundaries, they need to get out of their shadow, they need to do their healing. And when they go through that massive healing process on their own, away from each other, that's when they're going to find this new cycle, right? Because this king is going to need to learn how to communicate through a very authentic and honest way versus a very controlling way and emotionally detached way. But I don't like this player energy, this Knight of Wands. This is a very non-committal energy. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I'm still not a fan of this. I don't see this working in the Queen's favor. I feel like this is kind of like a free will choice. If you want to try this, go around again, you can. If it kind of feels like a karmic lesson test, like, do you really want to go back to this person? Do you really want to learn this lesson all over again? It kind of feels like that, to be honest with you. Because then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which to me is the karmic partnership, right? Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords upright. One reversal, one upright is a karmic partnership. You're going to be repeating a lesson, because before that was the Eight of Swords in reverse. Analysis paralysis. I don't like that. Yeah, no. No, no, no. Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, subscribe. Check out my website if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. Check out Patreon and Vimeo. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.